Howdy everyone, Polchess here, taking a break from my OnlyFans to bring you an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we are going to be versing the Blue Beasts. What are the Blue Beasts? The Blue Beasts are a team that consists of Roinar as your leader, Wukong, Suna, Rock, and then either an Azariel or Lucky as the healer. This team has high damage, it has high suppression, and it is a very difficult team to beat. To be honest, I think it is the strongest team in the game at the moment. I have not been able to find a team that can safely 3-star this. It is very difficult. I have heard whispers on the wind of teams that can, but I've not found one myself. So if you have a team that you think can 3-star this safely every time, feel free to message me on Discord and we'll have a chat, because I haven't been able to do so. So far, this team I'm about to show you is the safest bet to win against the team, in my personal opinion. As you can see on the screen, you've got a 60% chance to 3-star, a 35% chance to 2-star, and a 5% chance to 1-star. This battle was conducted 20 times. However, in saying that, if you got really bad RNG, and I'm talking really bad, you could lose this fight still. So there is a very small chance you could still 0-star this fight, because the team is just, it's ridiculous. So it's called the Blue Beasts. A few people are using it these days. The team I'm about to show you is probably the safest bet to verse it if you're versing it in Clan Wars, in Tournament. Unless we find that 3-star safe team, I highly recommend staying away from this team because it is dangerous. So we'll go into the battle. I'll show you what I'm using and how to combat the Blue Beasts. So going into battle, I'm using a full damage team. I've got Roinar, Tyros, Mabe, Rock, and Wukong. The idea of this team is to just lock down the enemy, to prevent it from doing anything possible. What you're going to do first is you're going to attack Wukong, and you're going to use Mabe's second special, Blade of Fury, to reset his initiative. You do not want to lock anyone down. Your lockdown on Mabe is a fail-safe. It is there to help you later on in the fight. So we're going to reset the initiative on Wukong. Beautiful. And then we're going to follow up on Rock and use Monkey Rage. Now, most of the time, this is going to lock Rock down, which is what you want. So Monkey Rage didn't lock him down, but that's okay, because here comes the next fail-safe. Like I said, this team is built as a fail-safe team. There's always something to try and back you up. So we're going to freeze with Rock, and there you go. We got the suppression on the Lucky, so she skips her turn. We got the suppression on the Rock, skipped his turn. Beautiful. Now we've got Tyros, again, another fail-safe. We're going to reset initiative and hopefully apply the lock down to Rock and Lucky again. So we're going to spin. Beautiful. Got the lockdown on Lucky and Rock, which means they are both going to miss their next turn. They're going to auto-attack. That's fine. Doesn't matter. So now we're going to use Blockade on our Roinar. Do a lot of damage. It doesn't kill Rock. That's fine. Rock is no longer a threat. We can ignore him completely. Now we get to Mabe. Now, at this point of the battle, this is the important part. Mabe can do so many different things at this point. Why we saved our lock before is because we can use it now. We'd want to use it on Roinar or Lucky or Rock, one of those three. But as you can see, they're already locked down. We've got the initiative reset on Roinar. We've got the freeze on Roinar. We've got the lockdown on Rock and Lucky. Mabe is a free character at this point. Her lockdown is there as, again, another failsafe. So what we're going to do here is we are going to auto-attack Roinar. Why we're going to auto-attack Roinar, it's because it's going to reset his initiative, keeps the freeze on him a bit longer, another character we don't have to worry about. And then we're going to AoE with our Wukong, and it's going to reset the initiative of 3 characters. We reset the initiative of Suna, Lucky, and Wukong. Really good for us. We got rid of the Rock as well. Never even attacked Rock. Actually, we used the Wukong strike on him at the start, but he died. Just from AoE, he's out of the picture. Now, from here, we're going to go ahead and attack Lucky because we do not want her to heal. And like I said, we've still got the lockdown on Mabe. We don't need to use that yet. She's going to get plenty of attacks. She gets plenty of attacks on this team because of you slowing or stunning or freezing the enemy. We're going to go ahead and use Stellar Rain on Roinar. The reason for that is because his freeze is only one turn, where the lockdown on Lucky can last for as long as we want, as long as we're applying the leadership from Roinar. So we're going to use our AoE on Roinar, take out the enemy Roinar. Oh, it doesn't. It's alright, he's in low HP. We can attack whoever we want here. It doesn't really matter. We are going to go ahead and use our damage on... It's dealer's choice, really. Let's just take out the Lucky, get rid of her. She's out of the picture. Then we're going to go ahead. Again, we don't need to use our lockdown. Actually, we can. We're going to use it on Suna, so she doesn't... She dodged. That's fine. Take out the Roinar. Then we're going to go ahead and attack the Suna, because she is going to taunt us in a moment. We'll get some extra damage there. She taunts. At this point of the battle, you can put it on auto. We are, I believe, going to 3-star this fight. Unless Wukong gets a pretty beastie hit on the enemy Rock. Actually, we might lose Rock. Now we're going to reset initiative on the Wukong. Do some big damage to him. I could have used my freeze on him. Can we take him out in time? We can. Awesome. And we 3-star the fight. Beautiful. It's not a safe team to 3-star. Like I said, if you were in tournament, you wouldn't use this team. You wouldn't fight this team because our characters are really low HP. We've got no sustain. We've got no healing. I haven't versed the Azariel version of this team before, but I assume it works exactly the same. Azariel won't be self-healing because you've got no healing on your team. It's just a team built for suppression. The start of the fight is always the same. Follow the rotation at the start of the fight. It's when you get to Mabe's turn is where it starts to spread out. You really need to analyze the enemy and use your attacks effectively. Don't use cooldowns just because they're off. Use them wisely. We never even needed to use Mabe's lockdown in that fight because we didn't need it. We used it at the very end. So we've got her there for the initiative reset. That's the most important part. As I said, this is the safest team I found to verse blue artists with. However, if there's a better one out there, if you know of a better one, please let me know. I also wouldn't place this team on defense. This team only really works because you reset the initiative of Wukong at the start. The AI won't do that. They will go straight for the enemy Lucky. Maybe we'll lock Lucky down, and I think it would fall apart from there. I haven't been able to test it defense-wise. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, take care of yourself. And check out my OnlyFans. Do it. Go on. You won't be disappointed.